Welcome one and welcome all back to another live stream. Hello everybody, I'm back. Did you guys miss me? I missed you guys. I know it was a short break, but still, 3 days in a row with no streaming. That's too much. That's like torture. How was y'all's weekend? Did you have a good one? Hello Zaki. What's up? How you doing today? Hello BW. Hello. Hi Skybeck. Hello Joshua. The first game is also really fun. You talking about Devil May Cry? You missed me? Thanks. I missed y'all too. You tired, BW? Or did you have a boring weekend? Is that what you're saying? Which one is it? I had fun. I went to go travel with my family for a little bit to watch a game. The game was alright. I'm not like a big sports guy, but I was just there to hang out with my family mostly. And it was good. The first Devil May Cry. Have any idea how far into it you are, like percentage-wise? Like how much more of it there is to finish? Hi Digital, what's up? How you doing? Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. We're continuing Genshin Impact today. Let me switch my volumes here before I forget, like I always do. Let's go to the game. I believe... last time we found out that Zhongli and Signora were in some kind of cahoots for something, and apparently I thought it seemed like Child was with them, but then he made it seem like he wasn't. He was kind of mad at them for something. So I think they had something to do with the death of Rex Lapis. So now between last time and now, I actually did something. I talked to a couple people that I didn't show on stream because Skybeck and I made like a Genshin video together, and I couldn't actually join her world until I talked to those two people. And all they said were like, they were just trying to figure out who made that big monster appear that attacked Liyue. Like, man, what happened? Who did that? And then as soon as I talked to them, it let me join her world, so that's all you missed. I talked to two people and they were like, did you see that big thing that happened in the city? And that's all.
Hear ye all! The Chi Sing's words.
Chi Sing! Endurance also affects max stamina and physical resistances. I'm basically Olympic level athlete, and even in full armor. That's scary. That sounds like a freight train ready to run over your enemies at any given moment.
Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge.
Okay. Thanks for telling me.
Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials.
Okay.
Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed.
Yes, tell us for the love of God who did
his
it.
Trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened.
Is that his way of saying that he did die? I don't know. The playthrough series I'm watching helped me out because I'm a noob. 6 or more episodes long. They're all like 25 minutes. Okay, that's not like crazy long. I wonder how much gameplay they cut out, if any. I've been sick for the Saturday 2 now, so not great. What about you? I'm sorry to hear that. I'm doing good. I was a little worried I would get sick because we went to like a pool on one of the days. And there was a bunch of people there, so I was like, oh man, there's going to be so many germs floating around. I'm going to get sick for sure. Hasn't happened yet, so hopefully I won't get sick at all. You already watched one of the episodes of Devil May Cry? I thought you said you watched multiple. Or are you talking about the gameplay video instead?
Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
She looks like her arm's broken. She has a cast on.
A translation on what the Chi Sing's announcement said.
I seconded. I agree with you, but I'll just say there was a divine trial.
So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot.
Is that what that means? The divine trial means there was no culprit?
Could the Chi Sing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything.
Everyone's as
Did
confused as I
Yellow
am.
tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands?
Did he give his gnosis to Signora? Was that their deal? I think it was, right? I don't remember. Gameplay. Gotcha. Now I understand. It's possible.
Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look.
Let's look. That's the celebration for Rex Lapis, right? Where he died. I guess it was a preparation thing. This is the real ceremony. I'm here.
Look, it's Ningguang and Kuching. Are they saying something? Are there speeches over?
What about this girl? I forgot her name. Ginyun? Is that it? Why didn't you mention her?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
Oh yeah, they're trying to take over now that Rex is gone. I'm actually so heavily spec'd into physical stats, I can basically be anything from Hulk Hogan to Juggernaut from the X-Men. That's a pretty wide range. I mean, Hulk Hogan's strong and all, but he's no Juggernaut. Hello, Johan. Barbara's my bae. Would you think if she was my sister? I mean, I wouldn't judge you, but that would be a weird... thing to say publicly. That you wish your bae was your sister. I saw when Rex Lapis died, I was shocked. Yeah, I'd never seen a dragon fall from the sky like that. It was crazy.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
But they're still in your heart and your memories.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But
What's this worse
blinded
than?
by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
She said the thing.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell.
Farewell.
Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
Or will you stand against us?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan.
That's the whole thing? That was her whole speech? I would summarize the story. What happened with Skybex here. Yeah, that's fine. We can spare her the spoilers. The more I do the Venti voice, the more I sound like Venti when I do his voice. See, practice does make perfect. I've studied. I thought about Rex Lapis. Rex is named after a clone trooper. Lapis is named after a gem in the color blue. A clone trooper, like from Star Wars? Or is that something else I'm not understanding? Good analysis of his name. Hello, gamer lover. What's up? Poyo. I like your profile picture. I don't know if you changed that recently, but it's more purple than it was before, from what I remember.
Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Oh.
Traveler.
I mean, yes, she was.
Yikes! She really is looking our way.
Yes, what is
Is
it?
that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
Not alone, I assure you.
So young.
The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts.
Hmm.
And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long.
That sounds vaguely like a threat.
Name your price. You deserve that much.
We'll take one of Paimon's favorite meals.
Ooh.
What is she like again? Honey roasted supple buns or something? Well, aren't we looking for our sister? I want my sister back. Can you give me that?
Could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Wow, I speak for the first time in the whole game. Why did they give me a voice now, or him? Why did they give him a voice just now? He sounds a little mature for the way he looks. Is that it? Oh wait, I gotta look for the objective in this area. Posters. Posters? The 7 kites used in this ceremony, which represent the 7. Are there really 7? I shouldn't be standing on them. How long before I finally took my sister? Hey, I remembered something for once. There's only 5. These people don't know how to count. And some of them are the same copies of themselves. Yeah, I kind of forgot we were looking for our sister. You're tired? Are you gonna get to rest soon? gonna get the iron ball fist weapon, max them out. I can punch people with cannonballs. What the heck? That sounds awesome. Also horribly butchered Venti quote that that had a sneeze in it. I sneezed horribly. In what way? I spent like 1 to 2 hours trying to beat Chaos Elfless. It was rough. Ouch. I have like a pimple on my stomach or my chest or something. The area between. Well, I'm glad you didn't give up. Did you beat them in the end? Main talks. That's the first time I heard him talk. Why would Rex Lapis go for the scent preferred by elder women? Maybe because he's an older guy? Ever think of that? Observe the bell. Per traditions of the rite of parting, cleansing sound of the bell sees the soul of the immortal on its way. It's hard to believe someone would store such a precious object in a teapot filled with cobwebs. Short and stout.
As for the mortals and adepti of Lure, what shape shall our relationship take from now on?
It should be shaped like a friend, like Kirby. Kirby shaped like a friend, right? Is it you? Can you offer me the, what's it called?
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have made.
Thank you.
I believe that future generations will say so too when our deeds come up for their review.
You rhymed like Dr. Seuss. Ooh, how do I get my post-it notes or whatever I was asking for?
The cleanup of the premises, managing the crowds as they exit, making an account of the rite. There's much that remains to be done. I didn't miss anything, did I?
I don't know, you just said all that stuff. I feel like I'm the one that missed stuff.
Why you?
Why
Were you? Just
you?
trying to look cool earlier, or are you really that selfless?
What do you mean?
If you were looking for someone, you could have just told me that in private.
Well, you didn't ask me in private. You asked me in front of all these people for no good reason. The cleanser? Everlasting incense, the lengths we went to get our hands on that. Powders made from glazed lilies still remain at the bottom. 2,999,000 more's worth of incense going up in smoke. Ugh! Who said ugh?
Rex Lapis. Rex Lapis. Now that I think about it, if everyone's of the same mind as me, perhaps mementos for Rex Lapis might be the best short-term business opportunity.
Sounds awfully stingy of you. You beat him with a sword. Congratulations. This isn't good at all. It was a fake one. Also, the main might have talked in a scene where Venti got the poop kicked out of him by Vicnara. Yeah, I remember the thing you sent me. The girl was talking there, but I don't remember my guy talking there. Maybe I just forgot about it. Oh my god, I could punch Horalo to death with cannonballs. I'm totally doing that. That seems a little sadistic, but I won't judge you.
And to think I'd put my best perfume on before coming here, thinking you'd like it.
Did I not like
But
it?
It seems as if those perfumes really were meant to be offered to Rex Lapis.
I see.
Well, that's fine. Suffer no rivals in love, they say. And that's 3 gone in 1 stroke.
So what you're saying is you smell like an old lady right now. Oh, it's over there. Why didn't it tell me, gosh darn it? I tried to navigate earlier and it was like, no, you gotta find it on your own. But now it tells me where it is.
Hey, Zhongli!
What's up, Zhongli?
Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again.
Probably because they won't unless he reincarnates.
And here you are looking all relaxed.
Don't you even care? Are you even from this city?
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years?
That's so mean.
Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Shinya kiosk.
Okay.
That sounds like big talk, Zhongli.
Does it?
Mama might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Shinya kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
I thought he was filthy stinking rich, wasn't he?
You're right. I do like the Mora.
He's always been this way.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
Who the heck is Morax?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora.
Ooh,
But since I
you're a
have
money
chosen to
generator?
walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do.
I see. So see Rex Lapis is like right-hand man.
With you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
That's why you were walking around spending money everywhere?
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
A parasite. Huh. Doesn't care about Rex's death. It seems like he was working with him this whole time, and I guess he didn't like it. Now he wants to be immortal, so... I guess now that Rex is gone, he can do what he wants.
For Tui money, you don't have to say it like that.
But he should be a little bit more respectful.
In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives.
This reminded me of Final Fantasy XII in that one city where you gotta trade knowledge.
The Archon
knowledge
could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you.
Are you gonna join our party?
That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
Is that what we were doing? Were we trying to find the Seven to save our sister? I completely forgot.
Continuing your journey may be difficult.
It's been so long.
The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed.
Inazuma. What do you mean by closed?
The nation has been closed by order of its deity.
Deity. They're
the Electro
deity still alive? Ball.
And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Why would they call you that? Oh, you would appear in public for Rex Lapis?
Raiden thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
Raiden sounds familiar. I think I've seen her.
That is the case.
I thought it was pronounced Raiden, though.
Raiden is also the shogun of Inazuma. People call her the Raiden Shogun.
Yeah, I know her. The purple lady, right? Raiden Shogun. The Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year.
I thought she didn't have memories of where she came from also. Didn't she wake up in the ocean when we found her?
Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis,
I'm confused.
Shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
Oh, I guess he did take a spot.
It's because of visions.
So, is he gonna tell everyone that he's the new god now?
Visions?
Or are they just gonna... he's just gonna pretend he doesn't exist?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power.
It's true, it's true. No comment. Maybe he did care. You know that meme with TF2 characters drinking coffee or something? They laugh and say women and aggressively drink their drinks. I feel like I must have seen it at one point, but it doesn't really ring a bell. Horlu is a boss in Elden Ring that is an 8-foot tall warrior who fights barehanded wearing nothing but a Tarzan loincloth and a crown. What an odd fashion statement. Found that meme with found that meme with Venti and Zhongli. They say women? Start laughing.
But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor.
Is that what you're gonna do from now on?
This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
That's how people in Teyvat see it.
Where's Teyvat again?
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Promulgating? What a strange word.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the omnipresent god.
Oh, is there like one god that's like above all the 7 that controls them? That's crazy. Hello, unknown. Cryptozoology. Is that the study of like Bigfoot and Loch Ness Monster and all them?
They want to seize visions. But why?
Why?
Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
Now, why would Venti and Zhongli say that about women, Skybeck, huh? So many creatures out there in cryptozoology, I don't know if I can explain them all in one comment. Orlo is probably my favorite boss fight in the entire game. He quite literally nerfs himself in phase 1 by using a weapon and carrying a lion on his back. Does he unleash the lion on you at some point? I'm back, family. I'll DM it to you later. Alright, thank you, thank you.
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
I see. Kind of defeats the purpose of being recognized by a god, doesn't it? But I mean, if that's what she wants, who am I to argue?
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity.
Ooh.
It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm.
I mean, it was only a matter of time.
The fact that even I, the oldest of the 7, have now passed away.
Will
only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity.
He's so rude.
Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods. And of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles.
She thinks very highly of herself is what he's saying.
All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Not really.
Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
That's not the right time is what you're saying. Mothman is my favorite cryptid too. He's cool. Nice. Like the one he goes well. His design seems interesting and scary. There must be some cryptids that are not that scary, right? Did you remember the show? I think it was called like the Saturdays or something like that, or like the one with Drew Saturday. Didn't they? Wasn't that a cryptid hunting cartoon? I feel like it was. Why is Yalok like Zhongli? He's so rude. I know. He doesn't even care about his old, whatever it was, partner, master. He just took his spot. Alright. We'll wait for the time to strike. A new star approaches. Oh, that must be the next step in the, what's it called? Story, right? She was about to dive head first. So, okay, I guess we are on a hunt for all the gods. But why? Are we trying to just find which one took our sister, or one of them knows how we can get to our sister? We don't know which one?
Ah, children, come. You arrived at just the right moment. I've been looking for you.
You were just standing here looking at the flowers. Digital knows something we don't. Maybe he'll come to our rescue later or something, or maybe he's like actually a cool guy. He literally just carries a fully grown male lion on his back as a personal handicap to make the fight more enjoyable. What a good sport! The thing is, there are so many creatures out there in fiction that actually look like cryptids. Yeah, that's probably why people came up with them in the first place, was because they saw something they couldn't explain, but it was probably a real thing. I was thinking I'm really gonna enjoy DMC3. It's the game that has Dante's destroying sneeze. Destroying. Even in the Pokemon universe. Is there an example of a Pokemon cryptid?
Oh, what is it, Granny?
Excuse me.
Need any help?
Oh, no.
Why are you so eager to help, Paimon?
You've done so much for Liyue Harbor already. I could hardly ask for more. In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
I thought I told you I just want to find my sister! Oh, I only did as I should to achieve my goal.
You are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even.
I'm not from here.
But you mustn't decline this gift. I simply won't allow it.
There's quest, another unlock the TCG. Nice! Why I'm face only check DMs. Right now, I think where he sneezes, something is literally destroyed. Dang, he's strong. But when I have some Pokemons that look like cryptids, like a Gengar is a Mega Form. Crossbow Arceus, Celebi, Nihilego. Black Form Kyurem, and Meloetta. Gengar's Mega Form looks like a cryptid? Which cryptid does that look like?
When I traversed my old teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your little friend mention that you often camp out in the wilds.
Paimon said that? She's lying. Hi, Lenessa, what's up? How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Saw it. You said this news was pretty chill. Oh, did I? Huh. When was that?
That simply won't do. Especially since I imagine you still have a very long journey ahead of you.
Probably. If our mission is to find all the gods, then we still have 5 left, right? Because we only... Or actually... Wait. Or are we trying to kill them? Did we... I can't remember. Did we kill the dragon? What was his name? Stormbreaker. I thought we just set him free or something, no? I don't know. Well, I guess we just have to meet them. So I think we've met 2, right? Well, 1 doesn't really count, but he kind of died in front of us. But we met the new one. So that counts, maybe? I don't know.
Fortunately, I have not yet grown so old as to see my subspace creation abilities atrophy.
You can control subspace?
Oh, did my friends never mention that to you?
Yeah, friends?
Well then, it is a blessing we old folks once received from Rex Lapis, part of our illumination, if you will. I will not go into too much detail, but subspace creation is the ability to create a small, autonomous pocket world.
That sounds familiar. I feel like this is the point in the game where I went into someone else's Genshin stream, and they were at this part, I think. That was many, many moons ago. The Serenity Pot. I was sick today. Are you still feeling sick? Sorry to hear that. A few weeks ago. Oh, okay. That's why. That's why. If something happened a few weeks ago, it's long gone in my memory by now. You find out about Morax? No. I heard that word, but I don't know what it means yet. Stormterror is Venti's friend. Oh, okay. So we brought him back to the good side, right? We didn't kill him, I don't think. He was being like controlled or something like that. Hello, Gabe. Ooga booga, blah blah blah. I don't care about dialogue. Who chose your dialogue? Hurrah, Lou is just like phase 1 was a fight between warriors. Phase 2 is a fight between men. Wait, which one is harder?
The teapot that you entered previously was a little trinket created using that ability.
A trinket, you say?
In the eyes of an adeptus, creating a magic teapot world is just child's play, huh?
Is it? Is she an adeptus?
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. One such as myself must depart from this realm to create a world of one's own. Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. That is what one might call an exercise of true power.
Yeah, he was a god. Did I hear Lorax? The Lorax, it was Morax, I think. Sorry, Rex Lapis death. Yeah, we saw him die. The Lorax, let's pick up the trees. This was the Leo story quest. Not piece of story together. Me? Well, everyone has a different opinion of what happened. Some people think he died, some people think he didn't. Will Skybek ever get to see Venti again? Phase 2 is harder by leaps and bounds. Okay, I see. So you're saying men are tougher fighters than warriors. 790 subs. Goated. Oh, thank you, Gabe. Thank you. Thank you for all the support. Hello, Stop Motion. What's up? What's up? He's together for you. I'm done with the lore. I think he died. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe not. Maybe it's open to the player's interpretation.
But that's enough nostalgia for now.
Nostalgia.
The gift that I have prepared for you just requires a few final materials to add the finishing touch.
I'll look for them, ma'am.
Finding stuff's what we're good at, after all.
Yeah, we're kind of like foragers. We're like little mice.
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go running hither and thither.
But I like running.
I've already found a fleet-footed youngster to prepare what I need.
Okay.
What's more, I doubt that you would know how to find the materials I am searching for. Some of them are very rare indeed these days.
All right, you twisted my arm. I'll wait for your little scout to go get the materials.
Well, for starters, I require some shimmer soil from the banks of Dihua Marsh.
Dihua.
Back in the day, it could only be found where the glazed lilies thrived most profusely.
Profusely?
You would have to dig downward, following the roots of the glazed lilies. And if you were lucky enough, you just might find a small patch of shimmer soil there.
Yeah, it was luck-based. You weren't guaranteed to find them. Find some event. Oh, so no story eventy. Is he pasted? It's not a spoiler anymore. Pasted. Beat Child already? Yeah, we fought Child. I don't know if we fought him more than once, but we fought him before we fought the big like 5-headed Hydra thing. Me when it's a spoiler. Skybeck. She just started the story quest. Fair enough. That's fair enough. How have you been playing this? This is my, what, 27th stream of it. I stream for about 2 hours per, so like 54 hours at least. Is there a stat in-game that tells me how long I've been playing? So I can check that. Love coming home from school and seeing stream, by the way. Aw, thanks! I'm glad. Did you have a good day at school? Done past Amatel. Yeah, don't tell, because Skybeck still hasn't gotten here yet. Lore, he was so strong that his literal goddess wife is the only person to ever make him wear clothes. Oh. What you're saying is he's kind of like a nudist. He doesn't want to wear clothes, so his wife's like, you're not going out in public like that. Put some clothes on.
Been able to find shimmer soil in this manner since Dihua Marsh came to be the way it is today. Even more difficult to find is Smaragdus jadeite, which must be chiseled from the rock of the chasm. Or so it used to be. Ever since the Blackcliff Forge opened for business, they've slowly but surely stripped the mines all but completely bare of it.
The world has run out of its resources, is that it?
In any case, Smaragdus jadeite is an adepti treasure, and the adeptal power within is not something that most humans can withstand.
Oh.
Extended contact with it is, in fact, harmful to humans.
But what about to adepti?
Goodness knows if that child will succeed in finding these items.
Are you talking about that little painter we saved?
Well, since you're an Adeptus, Granny, the person you asked for help, they must be an Adeptus too, right?
They should be.
Yes. I suppose she does count as an Adeptus.
She counts. She has like 1/8 Adeptus blood in her veins.
She counts? How come there are so many Adepti in Liyue Harbor? We seem to bump into them all the time. It feels like even when you go out to eat, you could be sitting next to an Adeptus and never even know it.
Well, because they were assigned to the city to protect it, right? That's why. Womp womp, I'm out of school. Let's go. How was it? How was school? It was Good Day by Ice Cube. Is that a real song or is that a reference to something? At least saw Venti at the beginning of the game. Also got to play as him. Freaking awesome. Unfortunately, I died as him. My damage boosted too much. You know, when I see Venti. Ping is the queen of yapping. Ping, this old lady. Have you ever played Sonic CD? I did play it when I was younger. Well, it was part of a collection. I never beat it though. It was too hard for me.
Can say a fair few of my old friends are rather fond of mundane mortal life, after all.
So you're saying is I shouldn't read this out loud because Skybeck will find out about it, right? Yeah, can you explain to me what all those words mean? Because, like, the difference between the Archons, the Moraxes, the Gods, the Adepti, because they use them a lot and I don't know which ones mean what, and it confuses me and I don't quite know, like, what exactly they're talking about. Oh, you're a fangirling. Oh, okay. I see. I see. That's fair. He's a cute lad. Why is the dialogue not ending? What are we talking about again? What?
I'm back, Granny.
Okay, we were talking about getting the stuff for the teapot thing.
I don't believe we've met.
I'm Venvi.
Allow me to do the honors. This child here is Yen Fei.
Yen Fei?
She's the one helping run some errands for me.
Why is it spelled like Yan Fei?
Yen Fei, I believe you already heard of the traveler and his traveling companion.
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millilith's records.
Who's
You
Millilith?
became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect following the incident at the Rite of Dissension. After which, you fought off the Millilith at Julian Karst and made contact with the Fatui.
I actually can use the recap because it's been a while, but
Before finally
please go
defeating
ahead.
an ancient god together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of any and all suspicion by the Chiseng. What a shame.
You thought I killed
A
Rex?
shame that we didn't meet sooner.
Oh,
If we
good
had,
segue.
well, I can't say that I would have been able to clear you of suspicion immediately,
Mhm.
but it certainly would have been less, embarrassing for you.
Was it embarrassing for me? I still don't know who did it. Gosh darn
Allow me
it.
to introduce myself once more. I'm Yenfei, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me.
Wait, I do remember this part. I was like, this is familiar. This is the part that I saw someone streaming.
Oh, yes. Here's my business card. You'll find it has my contact details and office address. Keep it handy.
Your
If you have an
business
urgent
card.
issue, just leave me a note at this address. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I offer a very generous discount for first-time customers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Yen Fei, all right. Let's get to the business at hand. I do not think these two are in any dire need of legal assistance at the moment.
She's advertising herself.
You'll have to excuse Yen Fei. She's always been like this, ever the talkative one when it comes to her own affairs.
Are you really an adeptus?
I was gonna ask the same question.
She has horns, don't she?
Really different from the ones we've met before.
You've only got 2 legs and no
Adeptus?
wings.
I guess. Kinda. My old man said he was one anyway.
I mean, you couldn't tell. That was my first Sonic game. I played it every time I play it. It brings back memories. Did you beat it? Such a cute 2600-year-old and a 15-year-old body. He's so goofy. Yenfei in this game also sees in cold areas. Millilith is their guards police. Okay, for Liyue, yeah? Yenfei is a lawyer. Nice. She said she'd give us like a discount if we're in legal trouble.
He campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time, and then after
Long
that
old.
was all over, he went back and married my mom. They had me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a journey, leaving me with Granny here.
Jeez, did they at least tell you where they were going?
Well, that's a bit casual for an Adeptus. Aren't you guys supposed to sign solemn contracts to protect Liyue Harbor and all that stuff? What do you mean he just went back to get married? Well, my dad did say that he'd talked it through with Rex Lapis and that he was fine with it. Even contributed towards the wedding gift, apparently. Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. So, Granny, I've gotten a hold of most of the stuff you asked for, except for Smaragdus Jadeite. I couldn't find any at all.
You didn't get lucky?
Is that so? But Smaragdus Jadeite is
Smaragdus
really
Jadeite.
rather essential. Yenfei, are you sure you can't find some other way? They have helped Liyue greatly, after all.
We saved it, didn't
It's
we?
only right that they are duly rewarded.
Everyone here is so obsessed with giving stuff away.
I know, Granny, you've told me 1,000 times already. Well,
Shut up, Grandma.
housing's definitely a no-go. But there's still a chance we can figure out some alternative means of procurement.
Like buying some?
Hold on a moment. Let me have a look.
Did that book make that noise? No, I never beat it, but I remember some of the stages. Yeah, being able to travel to and from the past and future was a cool mechanic. No one character is playable in this game. They have the most details in clothing. Is that how you tell? I'll explain all the lore to you, Venvi. I've gone all the way to Sumeru. Now down to me, the lore master of Genshin. Nice, thanks, Leonessa. I could use the help. There are so many different characters, places, and names for the same thing. I get confused all the time. Ever heard of Palm Tree Panic? PMix sounds calm. I don't think I have. That's from that game, right? Palm Tree Panic is from Sonic CD? Bow down to me! Jeez, so pushy.
Oh, that's a really thick book. What kind of things do you write in there?
Her hobbies, her favorite meals.
Commercial consultancy.
Oh, never mind.
Or Snezhnaya. Ah, found him. Crossel.
The way she was looking up.
A Snezhnayan merchant who once came to me with some legal queries on certain articles in the legal codices. If my memory serves, all of them had to do with rare ores. He mentioned that he was considering acquiring some Smaragdus jadeite to make hairpins, and wanted to know if there were any legal ramifications that he should be aware of. Said he was planning to sell them in Snezhnaya.
Snezhnaya. There's actually an instance of a character in Elden Ring making a male avatar of herself, so she could have her ideal husband. Avatar then cheats on her with the queen of her rival royal family. She cheated on herself? God, that's sad. Bye bye, Red Stop Motion. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening. Take care. Don't you panic, it's Sonic CD. Nice! Don't remember it, but maybe if I heard it, I'd recognize it. Encyclopedia of the Law! I need one of those. I don't know which version of the song he's talking about, though.
So, I guess I'll go look for him. With any luck, he'll have gotten his hands on some Smaragdus jadeite, or might have an idea of where we can find some.
I can't help you out. I don't remember what it sounds like, unfortunately.
Oh,
we'll come with you.
I suppose that's no problem.
I mean, we don't want to, but...
But it's best if you just stand by and watch. If you try to get involved, you'll only risk placing yourself in legal jeopardy.
Fair enough.
Wow, an Adeptus imploring us to avoid incurring legal liability. Well, that's a first for sure.
Are you sure about that?
Best we be a little more careful than usual while we're with her.
I mean, we should just always be careful as a rule of thumb. She also, that girl has, goat-like eyes. Where am I going? Where are we going? We're going down to Leeway. Is it on the other side of this wall? I think it is, yeah. Whee! There we are. Are you the merchant selling the Schmegulus jadeite or whatever it's called? Hello. Crossel.
Mr. Crossel.
Are these the level up
How's
crystals?
business been?
Oh, good, very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei.
He said Yanfei. Is it Yanfei or Yenfei?
You're too kind. I was simply doing my job. Now, I believe that the last time we met, you mentioned that you were looking to source some Smaragdus jadeite to make hairpins.
Smaragdus.
Have there been any further developments on this front?
Smaragdus.
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, in the end, I did acquire a small piece of Smaragdus jadeite and had it fashioned into a pair of hairpins.
Did they work?
Miss Yanfei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins? I must apologize. I've already rented them out to a lady named Zhiqiao.
Zhiqiao.
If you'd like to inspect them, you may have to wait quite some time.
Wait, isn't Smaragdus jadeite really rare? Aren't you worried about the hairpins getting damaged or lost while they're being rented out?
No, I'm not worried in the slightest, because I signed a contract with Miss Zhiqiao before renting them to her. The contract makes it quite clear that if she loses or damages the item in question, she must compensate me for its full original value. In return, I included a clause that guarantees the Smaragdus jadeite is genuine, with a penalty of 10 times the item's value payable by me to Miss Zhiqiao in the event that it is shown to be a fake.
Guaranteed genuine, with 10 times the value payable if this claim is shown to be false. Yes, these terms are very clear indeed.
I say it like Yanfei. Oh, Yanfei. Looks like Yanfei to me. Imagine being so unlikable that you're an extension of your own self can't stand to be around you. That must suck. That person must be very lonely.
Of course. This way, both the client and I have the assurance we need. To ensure fairness, each of us has retained an original copy of the contract.
Good man.
In that case, might you know where Miss Zhiqiao lives? We'd like to pay her a visit and have a look at the hairpins.
For authenticity's sake, of course.
Oh, of course. She wrote her address down when we signed our contract. Here, I'll mark it on your map for you.
Thank you, Crossel.
Mr. Crossel. We'll be off now.
Ta-ta. Alright, so we're on a wild goose chase hunt. Looking for Miss Hairpin Owner. Oh, that was strange. I gotta go up there? What the heck? How do I... Oh, there's stairs up there. Down, 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 down. Cat! Goodbye, cat.
Go, Barbara, go!
Go, Barbara, go, Barbara, go. I'm losing stamina like nobody's business. Can't I change to this cat lady? Doesn't she have a extended movement option?
Oh, whatever shall I do?
Are you Ji Chao?
Yes, that's me. Is there something I can help you with?
Absolutely.
Mr. Chow. We understand from Mr. Crossell that you recently rented a pair of hairpins from him. My associates and I are very interested in them. Would you mind letting us take a look at them?
The hairpins?
Oh no.
I can't lend them to you right now. I've lost them.
She lost the pins, the super expensive pins.
I always kept them right by my side, and I hadn't even worn them yet. I spent so much money on them. If I have to pay their original value, there's no way I could come up with that amount of money on such short notice.
Why did you want damn hairpins? Worse is just she had kids with him. So doesn't that mean those are just genetic copies of herself? Aren't those just little hers? Because they're all the same person?
My family is in the ore business too.
She just made copies of herself.
That business has been suffering ever since the chasm was sealed off.
Or him if they were guys. In the ore business,
We now have a backlog of paid up orders just sitting around. So we've been having to purchase some stock from other ore merchants to complete them.
Wait. You've been buying hairpins to turn them into something else to sell in your own
Big banquet is
shop?
coming up in a few days, and several ore merchants I know of will be there. I need this opportunity to mingle and discuss prices.
Or did you just want to look good for that reason?
That's what the hairpins were for, to...
Oh, I see.
Well, to keep up appearances. I can't have them looking down on me.
I see. By the way, Benby, when you played this game on your PS4, was it harder to control? No. I feel like it was easier. But I'm more used to using a controller than keyboard and mouse, so that's probably why. Your family tree is a circle. That's, That's very strange. But I guess these things happen in the world of video game land. I played with an Xbox controller and it sucked. It sucked! The only thing that sucked about mine using a controller was that it was so laggy. It kept freezing all the time.
But now that I've lost the hairpins, what will I do?
What can I do?
Why does Paimon have a sudden strong sense of deja vu?
We've been through all this already, Paimon. We know what's gonna happen.
Would you
Can we help?
I sent a commission to the Adventurers Guild, but I haven't heard anything back from them yet.
Hold on.
It was a family
Don't run off
circle.
looking for the hairpins just yet. Mr. Chow.
Poor gal.
Would you let me have a look at the rental contract you signed?
Huh? Well, I mean, sure, I have it right here. Here you are.
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei said she's a legal advisor, didn't she? Maybe she can help Juqiao somehow.
Would it be unfair to cross them?
Though surely there must be a win-win solution.
Oh, I see what she's saying, that we're gonna try and make the contract void or something.
Right. I finished reading the contract. The terms are very clear, and they do indeed stipulate that you must pay Mr. Crossell the original value of the hairpins as compensation for the loss. Furthermore, the contract also expressly states that the amount of compensation must take current market prices into account. And given the rarity of Smaragdus Jadeite, I fear that the final amount of compensation may end up being significantly higher as a result.
Even higher? Oh no.
Poor girl.
Juqiao looks like she's about to faint.
However, all of this is assuming that it is indeed genuine Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid into the hairpins.
Don't look at me with them goat eyes, gal.
Did you really have to pause before starting the point? Anyway, the hairpins are lost, so how exactly would we be able to find out if the Jadeite is genuine or not?
Simple, we'll test it.
Look at it. We've got to start by finding those hairpins.
Except that if we found the hairpins, there'd no longer be any need to check whether the Jadeite is genuine, would there?
Why not? I don't understand your logic here. It was so hard to control. Just say lawyer, Paimon. Just call her what she really is. It's a blizzard outside. Are you serious? You're having a blizzard? That's scary. Stay safe. Do blizzards happen often over there?
Right.
Please. Please, Don't trouble yourselves over this. The fact is, I lost the item and I should pay compensation per the contract.
It's such a huge sum of money.
I will have to pay it. My family are merchants after all. It's vital that we keep our word and respect our contracts. Now that it's come to this, I really shouldn't keep Crossel in the dark any longer. I'll go and inform him of the issue and then negotiate the amount of compensation.
Yes, legally speaking, it seems this is the most sensible course of action. But before that, I have some questions about the hairpins. So hold on a moment, Mr. Chow. When you first touched the hairpins, what did you feel?
Like I was in love. He also had kids with the rival queen, so technically his wife is siblings with their own children and the rival queen's children. That is, that seems like more than just a family circle. That seems a little complicated as well. It's like a family queue. It's like a circle, but there's like one little part sticking out of it. I mean, they found the hairpins. They would need to check if the hairpins were genuine or not, because they would just give them back to the owner she rented it from. Oh, sorry, she wouldn't need to check. So why do they need to check if they're genuine right now? I don't understand the difference. Why would you need to check the authenticity of them in one situation but not the other? Isn't it just as important either way that they're real, whether you have them or not?
What did I feel? Well, I remember that the gemstones set into the pins were perfectly smooth to the touch, like the finest quality jade. My family has seen much jade pass through its hands in the past, so I am quite certain of my judgment in this matter.
Smooth to the touch. Finest quality jade. No, it's nothing. I just need to re-examine a few things. Let's head over to Mr. Crossel's.
Let's go. Oh, Crossel, we're coming for you. Which way am I going? Down. More down somewhere, somehow. Darn it, there's a brick wall. Whee! Right, there we go. Thinking the video, not right now working on it, is going to be out by Saturday something. Due to me having a live playing Devil May Cry, learning new software. New editing software being DaVinci. Nice! How's that coming along? You getting the hang of it?
Ah, Miss Yanfei, you've returned. With Miss Jiqiao and Toad.
Jiqiao.
I see. How are the hairpins? I trust you're quite satisfied with them?
About that.
She told him the whole story.
You lost them? Are you serious? Do you have any idea how expensive they were?
If they checked and they aren't genuine, that means she doesn't need to pay the big amount. She owns the person. She could get money from him instead, since he lied and said they were genuine. Right. Shouldn't they check that either way? Whether she has them or not? That seems like a pretty important thing to know.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Truly I am. I'll pay the compensation as per our contract. Every last mora.
Honest and for truly.
Mora? Do you have any idea what I had to go through to get my hands on that Smaragdus jadeite?
Please tell us.
I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back. Since Miss Yanfei is here, I suppose we can just have her estimate the amount that needs to be paid.
No problem. But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little market research. Ah, yes, and if I may just confirm again, it was in fact genuine Smaragdus jadeite inlaid into the hairpins, correct?
Of course.
Of course.
Guaranteed, or I pay back 10 times the value.
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once I'm back, I'll provide an official assessment of the sum owed by Mr. Chow in compensation. Please wait here, Mr. Crossel.
Thank you very much. How could she lose my hairpins? She'd better pay every last mora that they're worth.
Seems like a pretty big detour on our way to meet the next god. Just so we can get our prize for saving this town.
Looks like I'll have to find some way to raise that money.
I told them I didn't want your gosh darn prizes.
Please wait, Mr. Chow. I have something to discuss with you.
In private.
It's not convenient to speak here, so let's find somewhere that we can sit and talk in more detail.
Detail. And away we go. Frick, I was supposed to hold it. DaVinci has mostly the same keybinds as CapCut. CapCut's like home, like my home. Yeah, it's a little easy to learn. Plus, have someone who knows, teaches about DaVinci, and who to fall back on. Nice! Birds! Do I have this yet? Nice. That's awesome. I'm glad it's not that complicated. They find them, they can't check because they aren't supposed to have them still. They have them, they can't check because they aren't supposed to have them.
Miss Yunfei, what is this about? Are you here to tell me how much I owe?
Like, was she supposed to have returned them by now, but she can't because she lost them? In that case, I understand what you're saying. But you made it sound like she was going to use them for an upcoming ball or something. In which case, she should still have them, shouldn't she? Everybody likes to argue the phrasing of the information, but it's funny enough, one of the bits of information in any From Software game that outright states something in no uncertain terms. Wait. What were you referring to with that sentence? Oh, the fact of the family tree of that family where they where they had children of their own clones, and then but the clone also found someone else. Is that what you're saying? That people like to argue, but it's right there written in black and white. No, she owes them now. She used them for what they were rented for. She needed to return. Oh, okay. She already had the party or the ball. I see. Okay. Thank you, Linessa. Okay, that cleared it up. Yeah, I thought she was still allowed to have them and therefore could still check that they were real, but no, she's not supposed to check. I mean, she's not supposed to have them. But if she's not supposed to have them, then why? Well, then why does it matter if they're real or not? I'm confused still. But now in a different way.
No, what I wanted to talk about is there is a chance that the Orin laid on those hairpins may not be Smaragdus Jadeite after all.
What do you mean? Are you implying that you already sneaked off and found them?
Obviously not. I'm no adventurer, let alone a member of the guild. I don't run thankless, time-consuming errands for a living. Let's just say I made some deductions. I don't know if Granny told you this, but Smaragdus Jadeite is found deep underground and contains very concentrated elemental energy.
She did mention something about that.
If mere mortals come into contact with it, well, they'll be sick in the best case. And in the worst case, they could even experience a dramatic change of personality.
Personality?
They most certainly would not be smooth to the touch.
I see. I'm also about learning about Nodes and DaVinci. They look confusing. They sound confusing.
Mr. Chow, did you at any time feel unwell while the hairpins were in your possession?
I'm just a little unwell.
No, not at all.
Not at all, girl.
I felt perfectly fine the whole time. Not even the slightest bit unwell. I didn't feel anything special at all, in fact.
All right, we get it. You made it very clear.
Now that is strange. I noticed earlier that there were elemental traces in Mr. Crossel's vicinity. If I have deduced correctly, he may still have the Smaragdus Jadeite in his possession.
If that's the case, we should go confront him right now and expose his dirty scam right to his face!
Calm down, Paimon.
Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would admit to it. Eventually, he would find some argument to compel us to leave.
Compel!
And then, he'd throw the Smaragdus Jadeite into the sea the moment we were gone. After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow pay up per the contract. He would lose nothing.
Oh god, what is happening to that bird? It vanished out of... It was, that bird was like seizing or something, then it vanished out of this world.
Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying that the hairpins do actually still exist somewhere in this world.
Could he have moved them to a different world?
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be experience talking.
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of situations like this, and brute force methods are certainly one way of resolving them. Fortunately, I have far more elegant solutions at my disposal. I'll share them with you in due course.
Why don't we just, like, break his arms and make him admit that he was wrong? I'm just kidding. Cool thing about DaVinci, freaking Hollywood movie editors use DaVinci for color grading. What is color grading? Burb. That burb had a fate worse than death happen to it. People argue that the clone isn't a clone, but actually a different person. But the line is literally written on the ground and reads, "Character A is character B." I see, I see. That's funny. Why do they argue it? Any particular reason?
Since you're so experienced in dealing with problems like this, perhaps you could help me, Miss Yunfei.
Thank you guys for the hearts. Thank you. I appreciate them.
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first, Mr. Chow, could I ask you to please sign this contract?
Oh no, more contracts.
Does there have to be a contract for everything? Paimon can't even keep track.
Main colors and scenes of a movie look good. Main colors look good. Okay, so it's to mean like color editing or color adjusting. If I had a more every time I heard the word contract.
Yunfei is even more concerned with them than a certain someone else we know.
Child.
These are my formal terms of engagement. Everything prior to now has just been pro bono advice. But for me to investigate any further, I require a written contract.
For what?
Any work commissioned but not bound by a contract cannot be relied upon.
Are you sure about that?
I understand. Then I will be glad to place this matter into your capable hands if you will take it, Miss Yunfei.
No problem.
This is a very shiny
Just
book,
sign
gosh darn
here,
it.
and I'll sign too. Okay. Now write your address here, and then sign on this page as well.
What's wrong, Paimon? You've never looked so lost.
And I'll also need your signatures on pages 5, 7, and on the very last page. Finally, if you could just use this ink pad to make a handprint over here.
And now you never looked more confused.
This contract has so many pages. Paimon's all out of brain juice again.
That was fast. Yep, nice. We have a city of contract. What do you expect, dude? Yeah, dude. Wait, who was the confused dude? Was it us, Vinvi, or was it Paimon? Child is such a child. He's so childish. He just likes to fight and argue and like wrestle and stuff.
All right, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and they're written in the contract. Have a look through and let me know if you have any questions.
You made her sign it before she got to read it? What? That's not proper etiquette.
I've had a read through. Everything checks out.
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy.
What's that guy doing back there? Need me to do anything?
For now, no. Despite how intractable this problem might sound, it will actually be quite straightforward to resolve once we've got some things squared away.
How is it
I
intractable?
don't believe you have been part of an investigation like this before, in which case, hopefully this should be quite the experience.
Thank you.
Miss Yunfei, I have to ask, why are you helping me?
It's in the contract.
Because, as it happens, I'm currently trying to acquire some Smaragdus
Oh yeah,
Jadeite
for
myself.
our
I noticed strong traces
gift,
of
or
geoenergy
whatever.
around Mr. Crossell, so perhaps he has, in fact, secured some. Whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry or not is a separate matter, but either way, it's a lead. As long as we follow it, who knows? We might just be able to get our hands on some Smaragdus Jadeite.
Cool.
The idea of someone abusing the law to their advantage, I won't stand for it. But again, let's not dwell on this. Let's go to... where can we find someone who processes ore? I've got it! Let's pay a visit to Chateau, the boss of the Jade Industry. He's a professional when it comes to working with stone and ore. If Mr. Crossell had his ore worked on at all, Chateau would undoubtedly have been his first choice.
Oh, that guy over there. Sounds good. Oh, I didn't know there was water there. Okay. Hello, I'm here to take your ore or something.
Why, hello there, honored customers. Welcome to... Oh, it's you, Miss Yunfei. Is something the matter?
Because it's also stated that the male counterpart exists in legends that predate most of the female counterpart. Oh, I see, I see. I also saw my first sneeze in DMC show. It wasn't cute though. It wasn't. Was it too violent?
Surely not more spurious claims that my jade betting is rigged and no one can ever win? Oh, I swear on all that is sacred.
No, nothing of the sort. Has a Snezhnine merchant named Crossell enlisted your ore processing services recently by any chance?
A Snezhnine merchant named Crossell, you say?
No, she said Crossell, not Crossell.
I do remember that. He brought me a piece of ore, claiming that it was Smaragdus Jadeite. That was the first time I'd ever encountered it, so I had no way of telling if it was really Smaragdus Jadeite or not. But if a customer insists, far be it from me to contradict them. He was quite generous with his money, too, so I didn't give it too much thought. I processed the ore as per his request.
Okay.
Do you have any leftover debris from your work on it?
Would they really keep debris? In fact, Child's name, his real name is Tartaglia. I've heard that before. Tartaglia. That was like a cliche English dub anime sneeze, like hesh. My bad typo. What did you typo? Or is it Tartaglia? I thought it was just Tartaglia.
Why, yes. It was my first time encountering this ore, after all, so I kept a few loose shavings to study myself later. They're right over there, in fact.
Those are loose shavings? They're huge!
Thank you, sir. We'll take a look at them.
How big was the freaking ore? Get down from there. Da 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 da.
Huh? If my eyes don't deceive me, the cross sections and patterning suggest that these are Smaragdus nephrite shavings.
Smaragdus nephrite?
Yes. It's not particularly rare, nor is it especially valuable. It's used to make jewelry all the time.
Nice. Oh wait, you're Leo. Wow, I'm stupid. What do you mean? Just a Taglia, I'm making a reference. Why'd you say you didn't know me? Look what you've done, Digital. I'm just kidding.
I've heard it said that Smaragdus nephrite is in fact the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite, though no one's ever proven it.
Okay.
A thin layer of separation, huh?
If you must see for yourself, try examining these shavings for traces of elemental energy. Smaragdus nephrite is an entirely ordinary ore, containing no elemental energy whatsoever.
Thanks for the history lesson.
Is that so? Well, we might as well give elemental sight a shot. So, did you find anything?
Wow. No, everyone looks good.
So they really are different. But wait, how come Jichao was able to tell what it was just by looking at the shards? That's pretty awesome.
She's a merchant, remember?
There's nothing special to it. It just so happens that I've come across a great many of these in my time.
Then why couldn't Shto
Crystal
tell?
stones actually look very similar. Someone without a deep understanding of them would find it very difficult to tell them apart.
So he's an idiot is what you're
There
saying.
may be only a
I'm
small
just kidding.
difference for the casual viewer, but that translates to an astronomical difference in terms of the market price.
I was tired after coming home on a night my brain didn't work. It happens. Personally, I believe that the character modeled the male counterpart after the legendary figure. I believe this because the note claiming them to be the same person is hidden using a spell. Oh, that would make sense. That's pretty cool. I asked Digital for help in Genshin yesterday. He was like, I don't know. He didn't know who I was. It's alright. Sometimes we forget. How the sneeze happened was funny though. A guy was running away from Dante and then he tripped and fell into water and he caught a cold. He caught a cold from falling into water like within a few minutes? It must have been really cold water. Or really cold outside. I was away for about half an hour and 5 minutes. What did I miss? We're looking for a rare stone because an old lady wanted to offer us a prize, a gift for saving this town. We said no, but she insisted. And now we're going on a wild goose chase trying to prove people are selling fake ore so we can get the real ore so we can make our gosh darn gift! Which is a side quest I totally didn't need, but our characters insisted on going for it.
And I'm sure a significant difference in the cost of having them carved into shape.
All right,
Right.
let's focus up. We're going off on a tangent.
But never mind.
Just like Venvi.
Why would Mr. Crossell...
I was AFK as well, but still. Talk to you like once a week. So I don't know. He tripped in the water at night. He caught a cold in the morning. Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. It's needed for the TCG quest. Man, is this TCG even good?
Unusual actions have unusual reasons.
How does it
behind
compare to
them.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Let's take some of these shavings back to Chateau.
Shto! I found the rocks you requested. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump you.
Miss Yenfei? Might I be so bold as to inquire?
What's with these angles?
If you could just confirm for me once more, sir. Mr. Crossell did indeed claim that the ore he brought to your store was in fact Smaragdus jadeite, did he not?
Yes, that's right. I still have a record of the job with me, in fact. Here. It says quite clearly, 1 chunk Smaragdus Jadeite, uncut.
He sounds a little nervous.
Then I have
Why are
no
you so
further
nervous?
questions. But could I borrow the processing record and these stone shavings?
Of course. But might I ask why you need them?
Because knowledge of them being the same person is considered heretical. I see, I see. That kind of makes sense. I like TCG. Genius Advocate TCG. Is that what it's called? Usually looks complicated at first, but it's actually a lot more simple than it looks. That's good, that's good. Can even someone like me figure it out?
Oh, I have my reasons. Ah, yes. Please sign here on this affidavit.
Affidavit?
This document shall serve as signed proof that these stone shavings originated from the, ore that Mr. Crossell brought to your store. Please read it carefully.
Excuse me. Everyone stay hydrated. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water.
Yes, I see.
I see.
Forgive me for asking again, Miss Yanfei, but might I know the nature of the incident on this occasion?
He sounds so rich and snobby. This guy does? I disagree with you, but I guess I can understand why you would say that.
I wouldn't say there's been an incident, just a minor issue. Thank you, sir. I'll take these with me.
Oh, there's
Hard evidence to back us up. Crossell won't dare try to deny what he did.
There's gonna be an incident soon when we're done with that guy. Roll dice attack. It's basically the basics. Ah, there's always a tutorial. Nice. Diana will show you the hard parts. Okay. So, what you're telling me is there's dice in this card game.
On the contrary,
I know
this
there's dice in
is far
Yu-Gi-Oh,
from
but
sufficient to build a case.
not really necessary all the
find
time.
Something a little more compelling. If you want to make jewelry,
Thank you
need
for
a
the
professional
hearts.
jewelsmith.
Thanks, guys.
Let me think.
Her book makes a weird noise. It's like it's underwater.
Jewelry.
Jewelry.
No. Aha! Got it.
No.
Singsi. She often
Sing
helps
Si.
people to find a jewelsmith. Let's go pay her a visit.
Singsi.
That was quick. How come you know so many people?
She's a lawyer.
Because lots of people come to me for legal advice every day. As you
She's
know,
good at her job, you know.
Liyue Harbor is the city of contracts. And contracts, well, I should say laws, are very important to us.
Very,
But
very
the
important.
amendments made by the Tianquan to our laws are unnecessarily complicated. How can I put this? It just seems like they're hard to understand and impossible to finish.
That's fair. Law is complicated. There's a character who dedicated his life to worshipping them, and when you reveal them to be the same person, or we reveal them to the same person, he literally sits on a rock until he dies. He just gives up just like that. Oh, come on, man. There's more to life than just worshipping one person. He should have found someone new to worship. Your knuckles. What happened to my knuckles? I can't really pop them anymore. Oh, I got a little bit of popping. Activate Pot of Greed to draw 3 cards from my deck. No, that's illegal. I want to play TCG against one y'all one day. You can play against me once I learn how to play. Hi, Finza, what's up? How are you? How have you been? It's been a while. Are you taking care of yourself? Thanks for stopping by.
Legal advisors like myself provide quite the popular service indeed.
So you help them make sense of the law. But didn't you say that it's hard to understand and impossible to finish?
She's smart.
Yes, well, that's no obstacle because I've memorized all the legal codices.
Do you have photographic memory?
You memorized them?
Something that's hard for Paimon to conceptualize. Just like me.
Surprised. Knowing the law inside out is a legal advisor's bread and butter, you know?
It's their what and what?
Oh, this has nothing to do with being an adeptus. I just like reading things.
Fair enough.
Again, with that casual tone.
What's wrong with being casual?
That's that then. Let's go look for Singsi.
Singsi. We've got something we want to ask you. Surprise! Not like you saw that coming. Those pops are so loud. I'm sorry. It must be because my mic is picking up more noises nowadays than before. I didn't mean to. Can I make my neck pop? Oh, just once. Oh well. A pop's a pop, I guess. They're the only people allowed to be worshipped in that society.
Has something happened? Did the client from last time...
His entire life is a lie. They're only allowed to worship one people. Well, that sounds like the fault of whoever made the laws.
Have no further trouble from then on? Yes, of course. I'm just here to ask you a few questions.
I'm doing good. I bought Sekiro on Steam only for $30. Now I'm addicted to that game. It's amazing. Hadn't you already beaten Sekiro before? Noted. You can spectate people's TCG duels. Oh, cool. Gotta go. Bye, guys. Goodbye, Linessa. Thanks for being here. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening. Take care. You make your neck pop. When I was younger, I'd be able to make it pop a lot more. It would go like... It would like crack a couple times. Like, it would be like... I don't know. It would crack more than once, but now it just pops once mostly. I think I've lost my ability to make my net pop as much. I can try to pop my back. Let me see. Nah, not really. Yeah, I beat Sekiro on my PS5. I got Platinum. Now I'm playing again on the PC version. Are you enjoying it more so far, or just the same amount?
Has a merchant by the name of Crossel asked you to put him in contact with a jewelsmith recently?
Crossel. Yes, I remember him.
You're Sinxie?
He's a merchant from Snezhnaya, no? Yeah, he came to me with a chunk of something he called Smaragdus Jadeite. The design of the hairpins that he gave me was quite intricate, so it took me some work to find someone who was up to the job. Eventually, I found an older jewelsmith who made them exactly according to his specifications.
Nice.
This order was on hold for a very long time, and only completed quite recently, which is why I remember it so well.
We didn't need that detail, but thanks.
Doesn't seem like there's any evidence to be found here.
Miss Sinxie, I'd like for you to confirm for me once more. When Mr. Crossel commissioned you to find him a jewelsmith, did he or did he not assert that the material he presented to you that day was called Smaragdus Jadeite?
Yes, I'm sure of it.
I'm positive.
The hairpins were made using many expensive materials, and the asking price was quite high, so we had to put this transaction on record with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Mr. Crossel wasn't very familiar with the necessary procedures, so I filed it on his behalf.
Dun dun dun. Sounds weird, but I'm way better at Sekiro by playing on keyboard and mouse. Feels so good and smooth. Nice, it's awesome. I'm glad you're having a good experience with it. Playing first DMC game just tells me even more that really old games had really hard puzzles. How old is that game again, you said? The first game?
I also kept a copy for my own records. See for yourself. The item is called Smaragdus Jadeite Twin Phoenix Pins. The inlaid gemstone is recorded as Smaragdus Jadeite. The document even has the official seal of the ministry on it.
Nice.
Thank you, Sinxie. Now, could you let me borrow this document?
Sure. It isn't serving much purpose here anyway. I take it then that there's been some more trouble?
Nothing you need to worry about. Just a minor issue. I'll return your document as soon as I'm done with it. Thanks again.
Came out 2001. That is old. That's quite old.
Everyone's first reaction always to assume someone or something is in trouble.
That's politics.
I believe we have almost all the evidence we need. We just need to make one last trip. Let's go to Boo Boo Pharmacy to speak with Dr. Baiju.
Boo Boo. There'll be 10 tries to beat Corrupted Monk because he can kill me in 2 hits. I learned his moves in 1. God dang, 2 hits? That's so unforgiving, but good job. Way to not give up. Of course, Mrs. Marys herself made... Mrs. Marys herself made those laws because she's a goddess. Same goddess. Wife of Horalu. That's a funny nickname. Oh, so she made that law that you can only worship one person? Is that it?
The weirdo
Who's
with the
Baiju?
snake around his neck? What do you want to speak to him for?
Because only he can provide an authoritative statement confirming that Smaragdus Jadeite is harmful to the human body.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Once we have this final piece of evidence in our hands, we can wrap this case up.
All right, let's go talk to Baiju.
But we have some new items in.
Why can she fly on command, but not everyone else can? I did not rage at all. My mind was just clear, and I felt so calm. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. I'm glad you're getting your rage under control. From what I recall, you had a few violent episodes in the past. By your own account. That's good. Found out that DMC series is highly based on Resident Evil games back in the day. I can tell. I never played the Resident Evil games, but I've seen part of the game. Really? Interesting. Oh, you're who I'm looking for. Hello.
My, to what do I owe the pleasure? Though I'm afraid that if you're looking for our little Chi-Chi, she's out gathering herbs.
Herbs.
And if it isn't Miss Yenfei as well, now that's an even rarer honor.
Got big ol' eyes, that snake.
You here, might I inquire? Some charlatans peddling ineffectual medicines again, no doubt?
No,
I like his voice.
I'm here this time to ask if you're familiar with Smaragdus Jadeite.
Smaragdus Jadeite? Why, yes, there is some information about it included in the 6th commentary on the 7 Mountain Treatises.
These people
The 7 Mountain Treatises states that this substance springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains.
Stone
and will
marrow.
bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it.
These people have such good memories. They can just recall information like that from out of the recesses of their mind. She divorced her husband to literally marry herself. How narcissistic. Like the level building, and very much so the camera in the DMC games is very much so like Resident Evil. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, or neither? It's just something that's true.
It is abundant in elemental energy, so if someone without a vision is in contact with it for a prolonged period, best case scenario, they fall ill. Worst case scenario, they'll suffer great changes in personality, and their illness will only ever get worse.
Why do they keep telling us about the personality changes?
Anyway, I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to chit-chat.
Maybe.
Knowing you, Yenfei, and given the specific nature of your question, I suppose that you're about to ask me to write an official affidavit attesting to the pharmaceutical peculiarities of Smaragdus Jadeite?
He's smart.
That is indeed the case. If you would be so kind, Dr. Baiju.
No trouble at all. It's just a single document. Won't take me a moment. I would mention, though, that you are not the only one who's developed a curiosity for Smaragdus Jadeite recently. A Snezhnayan merchant came to ask me about it not long ago.
Hi, Toma. I'm divorcing Cinnamon to marry Bun Bun. Wait. You guys were like officially a thing? I thought that was just his wild fantasy. I think that's true. I see. It was not here. My joke wasn't appreciated. I appreciated it. Power went out today. I'm watching from phone currently. It's still out? I'm so sorry to hear that. Is it super dark in your room? And I run Sekiro on ultra settings. It runs so smooth at 60 FPS. Nice. You got a beefy PC? How fitting that the children she had with the clone were born with cursed bodies. What does a cursed body mean in the context of that game?
But after I gave him my reply, his expression shifted to one of remarkable disappointment.
Poor lad.
I wonder, Miss Yenfei, if your pressing business might be related to the Snezhnayan merchant?
Maybe it is, and maybe it ain't.
You needn't concern yourself about that, Dr. Baiju. Thank you for penning us that document. I'll make sure to compensate you in due course.
You're too kind. Take care now.
Take care. Okay, we're done, right? We can go talk to the guy, the thing.
Baiju guy is as weird as ever.
Is it? I mean, is he?
Or does it feel like he was fishing for something back there?
He just really seems smart to me.
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossell.
Oh, Mr. Crossell. We got something we got to ask you.
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your investigation? I trust you will now be in a position to assess the compensation due.
Yes, my investigation is indeed concluded. I can now provide a final figure for the amount payable.
Wonderful. Well then, please, could you do the honors, Miss Yanfei?
My PC, it's pretty good. Nice. Glad to hear it.
According to the stipulations of the contract.
You think it would hurt her if you pulled her horns?
Mr. Crossell, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original transaction price in Mora.
Sure. Wait, what?
Sure,
Me
absolutely.
pay her? Surely there's been some kind of mistake, Miss Yanfei.
Not at all. According to my investigations and the material evidence that we've gathered, the substance claimed to be Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid within the Smaragdus Jadeite twin phoenix pins that you rented out to Mr. Chow was, in fact, Smaragdus Nephrite.
What a long sentence.
Now, the contract states very clearly that 10 times the price shall be paid should the article not be genuine. Accordingly, you are liable for this sum, which is payable to Mr. Chow in Mora.
Now you have one question. What's that, Finza? Is the RTX 4070 a good GPU on a budget?
Material evidence? What material evidence? Why, Miss Yanfei, you cannot frame me like this. I spent a huge sum to obtain that Smaragdus Jadeite, and yet you claim that the ore inlaid on the hairpins is somehow fake? I demand to see your evidence.
Evidence!
Indeed. Only a testimony from an expert witness involved in the processing of the ore can serve as an authoritative assessment of whether it is genuine. Traveler, please produce the evidence in question.
I gotta show it. Browsing or the Jade Mystery. What the heck is that? Mingjing Julie Boo. Which was jewelry again? The jewelry was the girl. She said something about she said the guy said it was real. They processed hairpins. It was an expensive order. This one, right?
This is a processing record from the Jade Mystery, along with stone samples and an affidavit signed by the business owner, Chateau.
Seriously? Even the boss there couldn't differentiate between Smaragdus Jadeite and Smaragdus Nephrite. How does this prove anything? In any case, Smaragdus Nephrite is the outer layer of Smaragdus Jadeite. So I had him cut away the Nephrite, he returned the valuable Jadeite core to me, and some Nephrite samples remain in the store. What am I missing exactly?
Summoning Tomo the Polywog. Do your thing! What's he gonna do? What are you summoning him for? The RTX 4070 is really good for games. It's more powerful than RTX 3060 Ti. I have a 1660 Ti. Is that good or bad? I don't know anything about computer specs. I haven't been about the question. If Sekiro is on sale, $10, will you play it? It's a Souls game. Is it really a Souls game? Did From Software make it? How much is it normally? I would like to acquire it if it's on sale for $10 right now. How about the Core i7? Which gen should I get? Or which gen of that should I get? One of them was born with a body that spreads rot to everything she touches. Her brother is quite literally stuck being a child forever. One of those curses seems a lot worse than the other, if I'm being honest. Those curses seem a little unfair in the level of cursedness.
That's an unsubstantiated belief.
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as unsubstantiated. And we are here to talk about evidence, aren't we?
Ugh.
We are.
Looks like our first piece of evidence didn't convince him at all. Seems like he came prepared. What should we do next?
We
Hard evidence. Something legally binding. We have just the thing. Show him, Traveler.
I don't know. The Boo Boo Pharmacy? I guess.
Come on. I meant the backup copy of the document from the Ministry of Civil Affairs. The one we got from Sinxi of Mingsing Jewelry.
What is that supposed to prove?
This document proves that my hairpins are the real deal, doesn't it? This is the Ministry's seal, after all. It shows that the ore inlaid on the pins is indeed Smaragdus Jadeite.
For i7, 11,700K. That's like what? That's like 11,700,000 is the best processor. i7 is enough for games you don't need. i9. Ooh. Learned so much about specs and letters and numbers.
Our second piece of evidence didn't work either. And this guy's getting more belligerent by the second.
I knew the second one wasn't gonna do anything. That's why I skipped to the third one.
You know, you could be right. Perhaps the hairpins are the real deal after all.
Of course I'm right.
Of
All the
course.
evidence shown supports my story.
Well, hang on a moment now, because I do recall one final piece of evidence that we haven't revealed yet.
That we could have just skipped to
Traveler,
if we wanted
do
to.
the honors.
What's this?
There's something in the
Jadeite
air.
springs forth from stone marrow within the
Light.
mountains
The sky
and will
keeps
bring
changing color.
disaster to any mere mortals who touch it. Sustained
Mortals.
contact with Smaragdus Jadeite over a prolonged period will, in less serious cases, cause a mild malady, while in serious cases, the patient may suffer a dramatic change of personality and fall seriously ill.
i7 11th gen is the best.
Mr.
Is that what he
Fossil,
was saying?
Were you aware of these peculiar properties of Smaragdus Jadeite?
Look at how smug she looks. Her eyes.
I had no idea.
No idea.
Did you not?
Say? I'd guessed as much. But for you to have rented out such a dangerous item.
Paimon just looks angry. What's her problem?
I'm afraid that
Paimon,
this
why are you
falls
so
outside
mad?
The scope of my work, but within that of the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
She's like, I hate legal speak.
However, I'm sure that the ministry will be relatively lenient considering that, as you say, you were ignorant of the danger you posed. Don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I will make sure that all the evidence presented here will be handed over to the ministry.
The ministry.
I trust that you'll give them your full cooperation in their investigations.
She is so ticked off.
I knew.
There's something in the air. Intel Core i9 14,900,000 is the best. It's really expensive. No doubt. They have said they're on a budget. A big budget. A big but wait, who's on a budget?
Oh, so you knew? Oh, dear Mr. Crossell. But if you knew of Smaragdus Jadeite's dangerous properties beforehand, why would you...
Huh? No, The hairpins aren't actually
inlaid with genuine Smaragdus Jadeite? Is that what you were about to say?
Excuse me.
You do understand, Mr. Crossell, that this means that you will have to pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original price in Mora?
What an idiot. If he knew the stuff was dangerous to humans, why would he even claim that it was inside of a piece of jewelry in the first place? It's like advertising lead-laced toys nowadays. It's like, why would you do that? It's genuine lead, I swear.
Mr. Crossell, your answer, please. My client and I are waiting.
Champ, he's seriously intimidating right now. It's like she's a different person.
Her personality changed because she's been exposed to Smaragdus Jadeite or whatever they said.
I admit it. I confess. The ore I had inlaid on those hairpins was Smaragdus nephrite. But I'm a victim in all of this too. I invested a great deal of time and money into acquiring that small amount of Smaragdus Jadeite in the hopes of turning it into a piece of jewelry that would fetch a fine price.
But it's dangerous.
After receiving it and carrying it around for a few days, I started to feel extreme discomfort. I couldn't sleep a wink or eat a single bite. I was in a constant state of agitation too. I went to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get myself checked out.
Hey, Boo Boo.
Only to discover that this sort of stone cannot be worn as jewelry. But how could I let all that money go to waste?
I mean, you could use it for something else. By the way, the first two numbers you see next to the number, to the I number, is normally the generation. CPU finds it said had 14 in the beginning numbers. It's the 14th gen i9. Ooh, how generations high do they typically go before they switch to the next I? I think. Bro, Crossell is a weird NPC. She needs to slap that weirdo. Slap him right in the face for his deceit and his lies.
That's why I had another pair of hairpins made from Smaragdus nephrite, which is almost indistinguishable from Smaragdus Jadeite.
Almost.
I kept the real Smaragdus Jadeite in a specially made box. I daren't touch it again.
Daren't?
I was worried that someone would see through it, which is why I only dared to rent them out, not sell them. And then to top it all off, Jiqiao lost the hairpins after I rented them out to her.
So why would you charge such an extra rental price?
Exactly. If they weren't the real deal, why'd you make her pay so much?
I didn't want to either, but when I purchased that Smaragdus Jadeite, some of my business partners found out. I knew they'd be watching closely to see how much I could make off it.
Uh-huh. Sekiro is very different from the other Souls games, but you will love it. Yeah, I don't think I ever got my answer. Is that game actually on sale? I can just check on my own. Why does Crossell sound like the bug from Monsters vs. Aliens? The cockroach dude? Dr. Cockroach or whatever he's called? Does he? I can't remember what he sounded like.
If word got out that I sold a pair of
You're probably right, but I can't remember.
My days in this line of business would be over.
I remember his design, but not his voice.
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right there. I failed to see what bearing any of this has on your transaction with my client. According to the contract, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original price in Mora, and that is final.
Scientist bug guy. Yeah, i9 is the 14th gen. Well, that doesn't match up at all with what she said. If there was an 11 something i9, then that would be like a 11th gen i9. But now you're making it sound like the i9 dictates that it's the 14th generation and not the 14 in the number. I'll give you his voice later. I knew it sounded familiar. Thanks.
10 times.
You the one that wrote the contract, you silly fool. You doofus, you gosh darn idiot.
As for me, according to my contract with Mr. Chow, 20% of that sum will go to me.
How devious of you.
20%? That's as much as I spent on that Smaragdus Jadeite.
Not her problem.
There's no need. It's fine. You don't have to pay me that much, Mora. Even if the Smaragdus Jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still bear responsibility for losing them. Legally or not, I think I owe some compensation for that.
What a kind woman.
Mr. Chow, you...
However, Mr. Crossell, since you have no use for that chunk of Smaragdus Jadeite, why don't you give it to me instead? I'll consider us even.
What? But...
What?
All right, then. This cursed rock's brought me enough grief as it is.
All's well that ends well. Sekiro is amazing. I got platinum on the PS5. Now I'm playing it again on the PC. Heck yeah.
I'll turn the Smaragdus Jadeite over to you. I trust that it will suffice as remuneration?
Well, that's not quite how the rules say this should go. But whatever. It'll do.
Yeah, she's very by the books.
Thanks so much for your help this time, Miss Yunfei. When you have the time, I'll be sure to visit and express my thanks more appropriately.
Oh, come on. No need to stand on ceremony. Now, if I may confirm this again, Mr. Chow, have you and Mr. Crossell come to an understanding?
No, let's stand on ceremony. I want to stand on ceremony.
Well, yes, I believe we have.
Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossell, it seems that my client has no further claims against you.
Is that so? That's good.
Really now?
Actually, Mr. Crossell, I'd like to talk business for a second if I may. I could see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. My family, on the other hand, works in the ore business, and we have a fair stock of fine ores. If we could join forces, your jewelry designs and our choice ores, I think we could do some fine business between us.
Let me think for a moment.
I mean, it sounds like a good deal. Sounds like a good deal.
Well, that's that. And we've got the Smaragdus Jadeite that Granny wants too. All's well that ends well, eh?
It only took an hour and a half for this detour.
Exactly. Usually when someone tells us they've lost something, we end up searching all over the place for it. But this time, you managed to solve the problem with just a big stack of documents.
What a smarty pants.
Even though the solution didn't involve actually finding the hairpins.
There was no need.
The right solution depends on your perspective on the problem. The objective of my client, Mr. Chow, was to reduce her liability to pay compensation. So, rather than looking high and low for some hairpins, proving that the rented item was nowhere near worth what the vendor had claimed it to be was the more efficient solution. An Adeptus. Speaking of, you took part in that battle, didn't you? In which case, you would have heard what Granny said.
Granny's the one that sent us on this wild goose chase to begin with.
Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by humans.
By the... What were they called? The Qingxing or the Changxing? I forgot. It was the same voice actor? Time to look up that later. On IMDb. Alrighty. Hello, IG. What's up? How you doing today? Welcome.
Adeptus means precious little to me compared to my job as a legal advisor. In any case, don't you think that the Liyue Harbor of today needs legal consultancy far more than it needs adeptal powers?
I don't know if I'd go that far, but I agree that they're both important.
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely disagree with your reasoning.
Well, since we got what we came for, it's time to pay Granny a visit. I bet she's been on tenterhooks for a while now.
What the heck is a tenterhook? To Granny! How you doing today, IG? How you doing? Oh, Granny. We got something for you. Come on, come all to the greatest show on earth. So many guards around here, but they ain't doing any guarding. We talked her in our shadow state.
Returned. How did it go? Were you able to find the Smaragdus Jadeite?
Yes.
Good, good. Then we have all the materials we need.
Well, if we're all set, Granny, I'll get going now. Got a ton of clients waiting for me back at the office.
Oh, you.
Oh,
All right,
you.
Then. Go see to your business. Granny should be able to handle the rest.
Thanks, Grandma.
I'm off then. Bye. Oh, yes, Traveler. Make sure you don't lose the business card I gave you.
What business card?
I've been looking into the laws of other nations as well. If you should ever bump into any trouble with the law, come find me directly. Regulars get discounts too.
Thank you, thank you.
Child, are you leaving or are you not?
Quit yapping.
Perhaps you'd like to help me clean my teapot. Hmm?
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Bye.
That child. Goodness knows where she learned to be so rambunctious.
Is that what she
Her
is?
father was hardly so riotous or fond of talking nonsense back in the day when he stood beside Rex Lapis.
I mean, she's pretty smart. She's not really talking nonsense. I don't know what you're talking about, Grandma.
Ah, indeed she is. Liyue has changed, and the Adepti must also learn to change.
And the city, too. It'll learn also must how to change.
Yanfei might be overly garrulous, but she is also the most intimately acquainted with the city among us all.
I've never heard of that word before. Garrulous? Anybody know what that means? You can talk the talk. Can you walk the walk? But can you walk the talk? Or can you talk the walk? Hey, what's up? I got Golden Weapon TF2. The golden weapons are called Australiums? Australiums. But I finally got one legitimately. They're Australiums. How'd you get one? What do you got to do to get one? Congratulations. What's your favorite part of Genshin? My favorite part of Genshin. It's I don't know. I guess it would be the lore. I guess it would be the world building. The fact that they have like their 7 nations or whatever, each ruled by a god or something. We've only discovered so very little. We've only visited like 2 cities, but it seems like a really like fleshed out big open world with a lot of lore, so that'd be my answer. But how long does the stream have left? I'll be streaming for about another 20-ish minutes, more or less. Play the PvE man versus machine mode TF2. Hope you get one. It's random. I got an Australium wrench for the engineer. Do you get to keep that forever once you get it, or is it only like for that game?
Liyue is not the same place I once knew.
Oh, Granny.
All right, then. Let us speak of this no more.
Shut up.
Back on topic. I believe that I still owe you a little gift.
I mean, it's only nighttime. You offered us this gift in the morning, but...
I'm so excited.
Please, go ahead.
How is it made?
How long does it take?
It is but a single teapot. It shan't take long at all.
Shantae?
Just
kidding.
wait here for a moment.
Madam Ping begins to construct the gift. My favorite parts of Genshin are the story, combat, and Venti.
This Serenity Pot is all yours now.
I think the combat could be a little better. The Venti's pretty cool. Serenity Teapot? Oh, Serenity Pot. Serenity Pot. You can keep Australiums forever. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations, then. You think you'll ever get one again? It's the gotcha, which means the game got me in its grasp. It's got you in its tight fingertips. Poor digital.
Hold it firmly. If you were to drop it, oh goodness, who knows what might happen.
It might shatter, and then I'd have to kill you.
Take these blueprints with you as well. You'll need them if you wish to make your teapot a little more lively inside.
Thanks, Gran.
Wait a minute, Granny. How exactly are we supposed to use this teapot?
Well, you see it here. You open the lid, you pour tea inside, and then you close it.
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I've already arranged for a certain little helper to await you within this teapot.
A helper?
She will explain everything you need to know about it.
Is it going to be like a mascot? Well, I guess Paimon's a mascot. Is it going to be like a pet? Clink. Serenity Teapot unlocked. This miraculous teapot known as Serenity Teapot. Aw! I didn't get to read the whole thing. What's objective in Serenity Teapot? I didn't even get to see what it said. New quest. Oh, head there. Okay. Gadgets? It's a gadget, huh? It's 5 stars. What is this? Itty bitty octo baby. Talk to us that normally lives in the depths of the ocean. Perhaps curiosity, desire to travel begins to. It'll follow it everywhere. Who knows? Okay. We have the portable aerodynamic gelatinous bubble generator. Create large amounts of colloid bubbles, or colloid, whatever that word is. That is a lot of lore for that one little pistol. A special camera, spelled with a K. And the teapot. Cool. Place it, I guess. That's placed. It's just floating in midair. Oh, great. Yeah. Cool. Glad they're all locked. Nice. Alright, well, do I still gotta go in? I mean, they're locked because it doesn't matter. Oh, I get to unlock them? We are floating a abode, Emerald Park, or Cool Isle. Emerald Park reminds me a little bit of Green Hill Zone, I guess. Do we want that one? I have no idea. Now I have to get his painted cow mangler. What? A genie in the teapot? That's not how you spell genie. Check your tabs. Where are my tabs? There's also extra rare Australian called golden something. I can't see because the thing is cut off. Let me see. Can I extend this? Golden pan. If you get golden pan, everyone that's playing TF2 at the moment gets notified. I got a golden pan. Alright, I'm gonna choose Emerald Peak. Basically, welcome to The Sims 4 and Genshin. Get in. We can do your daily soon. I've never played Sims 4. Is it good? Do you wish to set the realm to Emerald Peak? Sure, why not? Why not? I spell it then. You dum dum. It's Genie.
Wow, this teapot seems even bigger inside than Madame Ping's. There's even a great big house in the middle too. Huh? But there's just a whole load of nothing around it.
It's pretty. Get chiseling, Paimon. You could carve us a whole house out of this rock. Go dig a burrow to live in for now. No, rock.
I can't do that. Well, you're the one with the sword anyway. You do it.
Fine, I'll chisel.
Still, why is it so empty here apart from that house?
Context, some weapons TF2 can be painted and some can't. There was a bug back in the day where you could paint a cow mangler even though you weren't supposed to be able to. Nice. Is the cow mangler a good weapon?
Oh, wait a second. What is that?
It's a house. Can I go anywhere I want in here? Woo!
Over here.
Adventure! Darn it. I was gonna start flying. Alright, so you can't go anywhere. Basically, if you get a golden pan, it gets broadcast. Everyone playing TF2, you got one. Also happens if you delete a golden pan. You can delete one? That's crazy. Can I go anywhere I want in this place?
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Alright. If you're gonna be a party pooper, then sure.
Surprise!
This is all nothing? It's just big house, huh? Oh, my tabs. Let's see. I'm in co-op right now? What? What? This is like, what's it called? Dates or something. Man, there are a lot. Alright. What else? Oh, I literally was just there. Sorry. Oh, wait, there was another thing there I saw. Sorry. I mean, I don't want to unlock. I just want to get the thing out of here. Hey, look at these peeps. I hardly knew them.
Tea is ready. Now it's time for a short rest.
Was that me that said that? Scroll. Okay, these are all not doable, right? Beat along. Beat along. One golden pan costs $5,000. What can you spend money on in that game? Like aesthetics? Or more weapons? Oh, Jesus. I have more stuff. Da 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 dee da. Da da. Hey, I'm 88% done with that. Whatever that means. Alright, what else? What else? Maybe is nothing, highlights is nothing. I guess the mail? Do da do 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 do. What's that? Can I claim this stuff or nah? A ketchup. Like ketchup. There's more stuff over here. Teapot! Teapot, teapot. Standby mode? Who said that?
Disturbs me.
Okay. Teapot, teapot. Test run. Whatever this is. Hangout. Exploding population. Okay. What is this? Oh, was that just nothing or?
Once there was
Oh
a
no.
glorious kingdom established among.
What's the point of? Oh, it does take me somewhere. Okay, cool. Nice. Da da. Da da da. Epitomized path. What else? What else? None of these are red or whatnot. My bag. Okay. There's nothing in there. Oh, the profile's nothing, right? Alright. I went through the stuff.
Now it's time for a short rest.
What did the delusional chef say to the pie? You're being irrational. Because math. Out of the patch, you could no longer paint a cow mangler, but those that were painted prior to the patch still remain painted. Really? That's awesome. Good for them. Where was Venti on the list? Which list? Yeah, only like 20 painted cow manglers exist in circulation. That's insane. Hello, Dragon Slayer. What's up? How you doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think you skipped Venvi talking.
It seems that we have a visitor.
I skipped the long story. I don't have time. Digital wants to do dailies. You understand the joke? I do. Pi is like irrational because it's not a whole number. It's like a fraction or something, or it's not even a fraction. I think that's why it's irrational, is because it's like there is no equivalence. It's the only one in existence. It's a ratio between like length and circumference or something like that. That was in Venti. Was this Venti's evil twin, Vanti? Bye, IG. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening. Take care. Just woke up. It's like 4:30 a.m. Why are you up so early? Character list you saw where you were checking out the tabs. Oh god, that's not specific enough. There are so many menus I went through just now without really paying attention. We have a visitor. It's Twitter.
Excuse me.
I'm sure no one made that joke before.
A finch. I am a teapot spirit, and you may call me.
I like their voice. It's cute.
Hang on a moment. What am I supposed to be called again?
Let's call you.
Call me.
Oh.
I suppose you may call me Tubby.
Okay, we'll call you Tubby. That's rude, but we'll say it.
So you're the little helper Madam Ping mentioned? Madam Ping? Oh, you must mean Ping.
The name we just said.
She did summon me here. She told me much about you.
Because studies just popped up to say hi. Thanks, I appreciate it. Good luck with your studies. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening, Dragon Slayer. Take care. I must see Venti. Where is Venti? How can I access Venti?
You may leave all matters regarding the upkeep of this realm to me.
Thanks, Tubby. We'll leave it to you.
Your journey may be far from over, but at least this way, you will not want for a comfortable place to sleep each night.
We don't sleep, actually. We're like insomniac. Whatever you say, how you say it.
Though it is the Adepti who create realms such as this, they generally do not have the time of day to attend to the banal matter of their maintenance. Thus, we teapot spirits were created to help guard their realms and manage their affairs.
So you're like robots.
You may consider me a butler, if you will.
Butler's a lot cuter than a robot.
Now, allow me to explain this realm to you.
Can you play cards here?
Have you any blueprints on you? Specifically, blueprints with beautiful rooms, chairs, and the like.
The Cowmongler isn't a very good weapon, so most people didn't waste paint on a weapon that wasn't good. Interesting. I know. I think you can go into the character list, find Venti. Not sure exactly. Just look for him. The character list. Where does one find the character list? You know, I might have accidentally addicted some people to Minesweeper in the server. That's okay. It seems like a fun game from what you've told me. There are worse things to be addicted to. Trust me.
As long as you have a blueprint, you can
Minesweeper's not a big deal
this realm however you please.
to be addicted to. Just click buttons. Skybeck. Please.
Blueprints?
That's not very helpful.
Right. Granny handed us some when she gave us the teapot, didn't she?
Nope.
Let's take them out and have a look.
Poor Tubby. Even Tubby's falling asleep. Here, look at the...
Yes, these are the blueprints I'm talking about. Go on. Open them up.
Why does he talk slow like that sloth from the Zootopia movie?
Just commit the image of the objects to memory and prepare the necessary materials.
He's so
Then
slow.
simply release the thought from your mind and the object in the blueprint shall appear within this teapot. Wow!
That...
Is that all it takes? Then we could build a whole city inside, couldn't we?
That sounds great, man. I'll have to do it some other time.
I doubt it. A golden-eyed adeptus explained this to me at some point in the past.
What did they explain to you?
Said that even though subspace creation is a product of adeptal power, even that has its limits.
No Space Emissary? Clicking buttons, so fun. I need buttons. Ah! But if you just click random yeah. If you just click random buttons, it's not going to do anything. But confuse and confound me.
It's not a true one, after all.
It's in my
It
head.
provides merely
In
a
your
moment
head.
of brief respite from the mortal realm, not a means of escaping it entirely.
You said that weird.
A
Respite?
golden-eyed adeptus? Paimon wonders who could that be?
Someone we'll meet in the future, hopefully.
I hardly remember myself. What's more, I have never seen that adeptus again since.
It's alright, Tubby. I sometimes don't remember myself either. How
Well,
strange.
let's not dwell on that. Have a look around. Best you get accustomed to this realm. If there's anything you would like to ask, just look for me.
Yeah, it's real pretty. It's real pretty. Tubby! This is all optional, right? Cool. Oh, how do I leave here? Open the placement screen. Gotta talk to Tubby more. But I want to do my dailies and whatnot. What is it, Tubby? What's up? I could give you a little gift. I do not know if I told you. These abodes, private spaces created by the Adepti for the... Whoa, lights on. Most Adepti will use certain methods to seal their abode away from the rest of the world to ensure its purity and avoid being disturbed. Afterward, Adepti would create a realm dispatch for those they wish to invite to the other side. Nope, that's not what he said. This realm dispatch bears signatures of abodes adeptal energy that of the Adeptus themselves. As such, anyone who finds this dispatch can enter blah 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 blah. Before this abode was an incomplete embryonic state, those whom invited you into it would only have been able to find and exit and go and to and fro long periods. Now take this realm dispatch. I believe you can create a hold in your hand tightly. What? Don't worry, you need to only hold this dispatch and it'll draw some of your energy into it. Ah, I heard Ping mention you have made friends in a great many places. As such, I suspect they were where we as such, I made some modifications to this dispatch. All I need to do is to tap the palm of the person you'd like to invite, and your signature will remain on them. You'll be able to leave the room with ease. Cool. Sort of. You didn't have to put it so weirdly, you gosh darn freak. Ah, here's the realm dispatch. Go forth and invite whoever you wish. Seems this place shall become lively quite soon. You think so? Okay. Are we done here? How do I leave? Gosh darn it. You can find Venti the character thing, just look through stuff. Samba, I forgot where. Is this characters? I don't even know. Yeah. Let's see. Venti! Venti. Let's see, we have Thama. Oh, I gotta click on her. We have Thama, Dory, Chongyun, Ferment, Ningguang, Chi-Chi, me, Lisa, Sayu, Amber, Noelle, Bardo, Kaya, Yao Yao, Lynette, Barbara, Jarman. Venti's not here. Venti's dead. Very normal stuff in general chat Discord. Go to map, teleport to waypoint in any city right now. Oh, to get out of here. Aww.
Entering standby mode.
The map tricked.
Nobody disturbs me.
The map tricked me. It's not real. It's not a real map. The bottom button on the bottom left. You don't own him. You may bottom left. Oh, you're talking about the characters. This one. No. He ain't here. You may dabble in the powers of Venti, but do not own him. Bottom right. Bottom right. Wait, what? Bottom right. Oh, wait. No, this is just my powers, right? Whoops! Or did you mean in the character menu there's a bottom right thing? Or did you mean in the map maybe there's a bottom right thing? This one? Oh! There we go. Thanks, Dragon Slayer. I don't own him, but you can find him on a list. I just don't know where.
Tea is ready. Now it's time for a short rest.
Alright, where are the dailies? To the dailies! Glad we got that extravagant gift from that one old lady. Thank you, Dragon Slayer. Thank you, thank you. Where are we? Why are we so high in the sky? I'm healed! Alright, which way am I going? North? East. I thought you said west. Whee! Can you join me mid-flight? Oh god, I'm falling! Oh god, I'm falling! Oh. Find Venti, go to escape menu, click character archive. Talk about character archive. Where'd the flippiting flapjacks is character archive? Let me check. Da 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 dee da dee da 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 da. Oh, here it is. Oh, did I pass him? Where's Venti? There he is. Let's check his details. Constellation, talents, profile. Wow. He show is Venti. Alright, I found him. Whee! Sorry. Not yet obtained. So sad. This is so sad. Hey. What is this serene music? I can't fly! There we go. That's it! We found the Venti. We found the boy. Da 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 da. Do dee do 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 do. Away we go. I want to see drunk Venti. How do you make Venti drunk? What? You just take him to a bar? That's it? Dun 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 dun. What's that star thing down there? Take this!
Over here!
Over here. What happened there? Die, scoundrel. Step on up. Pya, pya. Poor guy. Burn, ow. Not me. Burn him. Kill. Kill the mage. I don't reach. He's out of my range. He's outsmarted me. Alright, we got him. Blink, blink, blink. What a battlefield. Yeah, teleport, port near the thing already. What teleport thing? What? I think it's a story thing, I don't know. For him to get drunk? Oh god. Who saw me? Oh Jesus. Music from Leo is Adeptus retirement. I swear to God, it's so calming. It's my favorite. It is really good. Oh, Jesus. Alright, where was I again? That away. Whoops! I pressed the wrong button, sorry. I'm on my way! Dun dun da da dun dun da da dun dun da 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 dun. Do 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 do. How'd you get here so fast, Digital? Whee! Hello? Did you miss me? No honor among thieves. Are we just fighting people? Good lord. These poor unfortunate fools. Oh my gosh. Nice. That's one down. Pyong, pyong, pyong. You're in co-op mode. I am. You're too zoomed out on the map. Oh. What do I need to be able to see? Where's the this thing over here? Well, here's one, I guess. Liwei. Alright, this is the nearest one, right? Big characters on the right. These ones? Lynette and Zhangling? What about them? Bum 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 bum. Race you, now I've got to face you. What are you lot doing here? Pirate invasion, Liwei Harbor. Little Meng. Sounds like an insult. How shall we play this time? No one's gonna be the pirate. We can't play at all. No one wants to be a pirate. What are we gonna do? What are you doing? We're gonna play a game. There's no one to be the pirate. There's no pirate. There's no one to do the robbing. We can't start the game. I know you can do it. You want to be a pirate? It will be done. Let's get ready. You ready? Come and join. Yarg, mateys. I be ready. Shiver me timbers. I'm robbing you. Pirates! Don't worry, Lulu. I'll save you. You call him Lulu? Just like in Code Geass. You have to be a pirate. Tell me, why are you robbing us? Because I'm a pirate. Not all of them. What? There are good guy pirates and bad guy pirates. That's what? What do you mean? What do you mean not all of them? Beidou says she's a pirate. She's one of the good guys. She gives us snacks. Everyone loves Beidou. Why I gotta be a bad pirate? Can I be a good pirate instead? You know, said pirates are naughty people when they they don't take things that belong to them. I hereby renounce said naughtiness. Now I am a nautical lover. Owning up to your mistakes, first step towards becoming a better person. That's what Beidou says. Next step is tidying up the area, because as long as you do good things, you can be a good person, even a good pirate. Was that our whole thing? Hey, we've learned the errors of our ways. We're now a better person. I feel all warm and fuzzy inside. What was that long, drawn-out string chord? No pirate, no robbing. How sad. This kid. The audacity of this kid. Where did the others go? Is there one over there? Interesting. Did you do them already? Are they all done? I guess I can go cash in then. Alright, let's see messages here. Commissions are now done. Hey, thanks, Digital. I probably could. I forgot to check. Where is the place where I cash in? Oh, it's this place, right? I'm like right next to it. Ah, here it is. No resin stuff today? We can do resin stuff, that's fine. That's fine. You said I have like a butt ton, right? Let me just get my rewards. I'm gonna have to kick you out momentarily. Sorry, sorry. I think. Maybe I didn't have to, but I think I do. Brrr, yeah, that just came out of nowhere.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you, thank you. We'll dispatch them again. And again. Nice. Excellent. Okay, you can join me back now if you want. I have a feeling like somehow we were to be granted OP superpowers, 95% of us would be turning into Goku Black instantly. I feel like most people would accidentally end themselves. You're here, welcome. 4 hours. What happens in 4 hours? Hello, madam. I like your light, bunny. Dun 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 dun. Do I need to check my characters to see which materials we need?
Save this money.
To see which bosses we should fight? Try something what? At the what and what? Sure, okay, let's see. So what am I... She's max level already. Barbara can use some leveling up. So could Lynette. Who's my other character? Is it Yao Yao, isn't it? So can Yao Yao. How do I tell who's in my party? Gosh darn it. Oh, right now it's just these two, I guess. I guess we can... Well, let's see. What do I need?
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
To ascend Barbara, I would need Philanemo mushrooms, which I think I don't even need to... Yeah, I don't even need to go to a boss for that. Let's see for Lynette. I would need Lumidos bells, which again doesn't need bosses. And meshing gear. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. If it's dropped by a clockwork mecha, I don't know if that's something like a boss we can fight. And then for Yao Yao, I would need some more of these. And some more slime condensate. But I guess I can look at their weapons too. Sometimes their weapons need to be upgraded.
Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time.
What are we, Monday? We can do this. We can get the luminous sands from Goyun. They increase Zhangling's spear. It's the perfect day for it. But just clicking from here. Oh, clipping you is fun. Oh, thanks, Dragonslayer. I like being clipped. This is a regular enemy. Why have you overcapped your resin? Huh? Yeah, I did on accident. I forgot what I was doing.
Designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
Oh, it was very much an accident. Go back and see for yourself. If you want.
Decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper
Doing
or
these?
garlic and herbs.
Okay, so we teleport, right? It takes us to where we're going. I think I said it before. You'd be surprised by the levels of my ineptitude that they can reach. All I need overworld is... All you need is overworld mats. Oh, okay. Cool. The hidden pilish. Oh, up. Cha! Are these characters good? For you, you'll be doing the heavy lifting, if I'm honest. Digital monsters. Digital is the digital. Dun 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 dun. The ley line disorder. Sounds serious. You should talk to your physician. Good lord. You locked me out. That wasn't my intention. The game didn't say I could do that.
Nice and spicy.
I should probably heal myself.
I'll protect us.
Bang, 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 bang. These things are hurting me something fierce. I can't help you in there. I see you! Hello, Digital. What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Let's dance.
Witness my power.
Bang, 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 bang. Take this, you foul cretins. Poor Barbara. She's dying. Ah, she died. The power of fire. Lower them to the wall. Can you actually hurt them if they're in the wall? I'll try. That's funny. They coming, baby. I'm trying to launch him to you, but you don't want to. Ow. I think you killed him. Nice. Oh, there's another one. Fricka. Oh, thanks for healing me. My healer's long dead.
Let me amuse myself.
She don't want to move really. You wanna come over here, lady? Those all missed.
So very boring.
Oh, she teleports. What's with the lightning? Is it like stuff I can't step on or something?
Nice and spicy.
Ow.
My dinner is attacking me.
My dinner is eating me. I don't know what to do, man. She won't follow me. She TPs. She's too smart.
Over here.
I guess she does follow me sometimes. Ow. Why the lightning, though? She said boof.
Very boring.
Oh my god! You're killing her! You're killing her! Where'd she go? Oh. Oh my god. I don't know, you could cheese them in this way.
Over here.
Where'd she go? Oh my gosh. That was unnecessarily complicated, but it was funny. You gotta admit that. Oh! Sorry. Let's see, we'll keep doing these. I messed up the ratio of coffee powder, chocolate powder. Now it's chocolate milk rather than coffee. No! Sorry. Okay, so we leave, right? Or do I continue the challenge? Well, continuing... I'll just leave and come back, but I don't know if continuing, like, makes me restart it or something. Oh, when are you gonna do those things to improve your PC's performance? Good question. I have no idea. I don't know when I'm gonna do that. Thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very frightening. Dying heaven clip. Out of context. No, the worst kind. Let's continue. Okay, we can continue now if we want. I won't lock you out this time if I can help it. Oh. Why Brummy? I mean, the PC I'm using right now doesn't need it that bad, I hope. My old one does need it. But I would have to plug it in and turn it on. And all that stuff. I just ate Texas toast. What is Texas toast? I know I'm from Texas, but I don't know like what you mean by Texas toast. What's so specifically makes it Texas? How was it? Y'all can see out of context only in general channel. Why? That's alright, as long as it's funny. Watch it. Where do they keep going? Oh, they just die. Wow. That went by a lot faster this time for some reason. I can't put my finger on why. I will continue. That's what I mean, the old PC. But if you do improvements on your current PC, you'll have a NASA PC. But here's the thing, so do I really need a NASA PC? I mean, really. Thank you for tuning in today's Out of Context Venvi show. Tune in next week when there's yet more Out of Context moments. From Venvi. Also, I'm sorry, Joshua. I did go overtime. I thought I was gonna only stream for so long, but I went over the time that I said I was gonna stream at. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to catch up on doing some stuff since the story mode took an extraordinarily long time today. I apologize. I apologize. It's really good to have an NASA PC. What are the upsides and what are the downsides? Anyway, I gotta go have fun. Goodbye, Dragon Slayer. Thank you for watching. Thanks for the clips. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening and take care. Bye-bye. After we try this one more time, can I see what other weapons I might need to be enhanced so we can see if there's other enemies I can fight? I love Texas toast. What is Texas toast? Someone explain to me, please, and I'll let you know if I've had it myself or not. You're gonna love the clips. I'm sure I will. Thank you, thank you. I can't wait to see them. You play games at high graphics without lag. Oh, but graphics aren't everything. Graphics are cool and all, but they're not the end all be all. Look at me now. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here so I can see if there's like other weapons I need materials for. And then we can see what we'll do from that. Obtained! It's garlic bread, but in a larger toast form. Oh, it's garlic bread. What a face Dragon Slayer put there. Interesting, 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 interesting. Okay, so let me enhance the thing first before I forget. Maybe I'll need more for something. Ascend! You said don't auto add, right? Just do these. Is it these or the middle ones are better? Does it matter? Level Skype is giving PC performance advice. I mean, hasn't she increased her performance before? The piece of bread cut double the thickness of standard bread. It's broiled instead of toast. Excuse me, I don't know the definition of broiled if I'm being honest. I'm revoking your performance rec license. Huh? Texas toast is toasted bread that is typically made from sliced bread that has been sliced at double the usual thickness of packaged bread. Texas toast is prepared by spreading butter on both sides. The bread, grilling it until it's a light golden brown. It sounds delicious.
If there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging for ingredients.
Sonic Frontiers PC is versus Switch. Huge difference. Sounds like toast to me. It do sound like toast. But for it, nice. I think broiled is like oven baked. Okay, okay.
Remains constant over the centuries.
Interesting.
Human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water.
Okay.
Transitory.
Now, to send my thing, I need... Oh, this is just regular non-boss stuff? Okay. So I won't worry about that for now, I guess. Let's check other people's weapons. Like Barbara's. I think, isn't her weapon already like really strong? It's already 50, but what would I need to ascend it? All this stuff? Can't do that today. I think this is not boss stuff. Okay. What about Lynette?
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion.
It's but a backdrop.
I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Okay. They're just world materials, so do you just want to keep spamming this for a little bit for more spending of resin? Things into my laptop for better performance worked really well. Alright. Please suggested don't eat. I do feel really good. You should replay it. You should really play Sundays. Sunday. Remind me this Sunday and I can schedule it for next Sunday. Sunday. Co-op. Envy's PC is not a laptop. But can we be sure about that? How sure are we that my PC is not a laptop? Let's do it a couple more times, then we can wrap up the stream. And yeah, next week, if I remember, I'll schedule this stream or this game for Sunday. Sunday. Good gourds. The more the merrier. Ah! I'm dead. Poor girl. I sort of made us rate his desk. What did y'all rate it? What ratings did I obtain? Continue? Game over. How come my stuff is still always the same? I thought I was gonna get less and less and less and less. And less and less and less and less and less. It was very clean but also small. Fair. I'll take that. I'll take it.
One with wind and
Hi-yo. Wasn't it in a corner? It is indeed in a corner. Rated 10 out of 10. Aw, thanks guys. You're too kind. You're too kind. The tree is speaking to me. Oh, it is changing, just very little. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's do it one more time, and then I can probably wrap up for now. Swirl. Swirly burly. What'd you call me? I know you didn't say that to my face. Look at me. Here we go. Once again. Oh my god, you jumped real high when you did that. Bam, 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 bam. Alrighty. Thank you, Digital, for helping me with all this stuff. I'm sorry that the single player took so long today, but it wasn't my fault, you know. It wasn't my fault the mission was like so long and all that jazz. Let me switch my music over here. Right. That'll be all for today. Tomorrow I'm actually going to be doing a collab with Loon. I'm going to be playing a spooky game called Envious. It's like how do I say it? What's that word called? Asymmetric gameplay or whatever, where he has his own stuff to do and I have my own stuff to do, but it's co-op. We're gonna be helping each other and like solve mysteries and stuff like that. So that'll be tomorrow night if you guys want to come by and watch that. It's the only one I'm doing tomorrow, so I won't be streaming most of the day. But yeah. Let's try one at a time. Did you try any of those? Hi, Hayden. I am getting ready to leave. Sorry. But I am having a stream tomorrow night if you want to come by and watch that. Otherwise, you guys enjoy your Tuesday. I'm glad to be back. I missed y'all. I'm glad I got to talk to y'all again. Have a good rest of your evening today. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.